me. Passed out in the Maybach seat. Cashed out on the back sand beach.
It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Here's Magician. 7 points in the game. 1:11 left to play in the first. And that one, good. Magician's got 9.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
The Magician passes to Hardy. Here's Cowboy. There's the pick. He uses both hands to jam it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Wizards. And it's Magician missing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Cowboy. He has 5. For the 3. He can't get it to go. Here's Magician. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown. 12 points for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Washington out in front, up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Hardy is out there with Parrish. Then it's the Magician. Then it's the Cobra. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Hardy. Good. And the assist goes to Parrish. Hardy's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Baller. Still without a basket. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from the waiter.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Hardy. Parrish outside. Here's the Cobra. Off target with his 3. And for the Thunder, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To the middle. And the rejection by Parrish. Here's the Magician. He's got 5. Here's Mr. Incredible. And that one goes long. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And it's blocked. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Thunder have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. B-Train's checked in for the Wizards. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Baddest ones checked in for money. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. B-Train passes to Parrish. Now here's Hardy. It's the outside fadeaway. Hardy's got the game tied up here for Washington.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Pass to Bowler. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. The Wizards shooting 43% from the floor. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Baddest one. Good on the three-point shot. Baddest one's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Parrish, the pass to B-Train. Down low with the shot, the Cobra. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Baller. And there's the drive. And it's blocked. Here's B-Train. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Washington making some changes. The captain's checked in for Mr. Incredible. And G's subbed in for B-Train. Drexler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Magician comes in for the Waiter. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Washington making some changes. Cowboy comes in for Hardy. And it's Garbage Man in for Parrish. Here's the closer. Poke loose. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Magician. Misses the wing J. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Cowboys got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Bucket is good.
34.
14 points for Magician. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's the captain. Pass to Cowboy. Three-pointer. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Baller passes to Baddest one. Here's Baller. Here's Magician. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Oh,
Number
Such a
31.
field shot there, the floater.
Wizards have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's G. Pass to Cowboy. Wizards passing it around. Fires from way outside. Thunder with the rebound. The closer's got his 4th rebound in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in
Shooting
4
for
attempts.
Oklahoma City. Number 29. 2 shots.
No good on that. The Magician, he's checked in for the Cobra. Then for the Thunder, Hall's checked in for Drexler. Money comes in for baddest one, and G's subbed in for Ball. So he can't get either to fall. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's the captain. He's covered by Fresh. Pass to G. Here's Cowboy. He's covered by Fresh. Cowboy passes to the captain. Here is Garbage Man. Sinks the triple. Garbage Man's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Magician.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The captain passes to the Magician. Here's G. It's on target from the high post. And the Wizards lead by 3. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Pass to Magician. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's G. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The Magician no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
To the inside. Pass the Magician. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Cowboy. He's got 10. Here's Garbage Man. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there.
Wizards ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Number 7. Number 7.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards lead by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Magician.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Drexler. The closer is out there with Money. Then there's Baller, and it's the waiter in at the point. Here's the Magician. Here's Garbage Man. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Pass to Money. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Baller, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Cowboy, pass to G, and it's good from the elbow. G's got the first points of the second half here for the Wizards.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Money passes to the closer. Here's Money. Here's the closer. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. The closer's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They grab their own miss. Cowboy, Drexler with the defensive effort. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Baller. It's rebounded by the Magician. Wizards have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Ball's knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Pass to G. Here's Cowboy. Drexler defending. The shot by Cowboy, no good. Here's Oklahoma City. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Tipped away. One-on-one fast break. Looking to end his third spell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
For 2, number 17.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Thunder trailing by 4. Money passes to the waiter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. He had a nice open look right there. Baller's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Garbage Man. Here's Cowboy. Drexler defending. Here's the captain. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the Magician. And another miss by Washington. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Trying to get open as Drexler. Snatched up. The shot by the closer, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's G. The rebound by the closer. The closer's got his 6th rebound on the night, and there's the call on the Magician.
Number 17.
That is his first foul of the game. And Mark Dagnos calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Thunder with some changes. Baddest one comes in for money, and Magician subbed in for the waiter.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Bowler for the lead, and the basket is good. Bowler's got 5 points now this quarter. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's Cowboy. Here's G. 6 points for him. Here's Cowboy. The Wizards with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Drexler. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Parrish is checked in for the Wizards. The Cobra comes in for Garbage Man. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to the Cobra. Parrish outside. Will it go? And Cowboys going to pick up the foul.
Number 12.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's baddest one. Drexler with it. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Magician. And it goes down 2 points. Magician's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Parrish outside. Here's Cowboy. Drexler defending. Clock at 6. Parrish outside. Trains the three-pointer. Parrish has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Baller. He's got 7, the closer. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The closer's got 5 points in the quarter. Wizards trail by 5. Here's the Magician. He's got 6. Pass to Cowboy. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 7.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
So for the Wizards, Hardy, he's checked in for the captain, and B-Train subbed in for the Magician. Then for the Thunder, Hall's checked in for Drexler. The Cobra comes in for the closer. The Waiters subbed in for Ball. Both free throws good from Parrish. Here's the Waiter.
Two minutes. Remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Number 40. At the line for 2.
first one falls for him. Good on both. Here's the Cobra. Still yet to score. Pass to Hardy. That one drops for him. The Thunder leading by 3. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Takes a 3. And it's Magician missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the Cobra. Has to be trained. Swiped it away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And here they go. Here's Hall. Off target at the rim. Washington's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The Cobra passes to Hardy. Here's the Cobra. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hardy. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Parrish. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Magician, defended by Parrish. And it's Magician missing. The Wizards shooting around 40% from the floor here. For the lead, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Hall, no good. Here's Washington. Here's B-Train. He has yet to score. They set the pick. Here's Parrish. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Hardy is out there with Mr. Incredible. And there's B-Train, and it's the Cobra, and it's Parrish in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Washington trailing. There's a screen to take the lead, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Parrish. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. That one misses.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Baller. From 13 feet, it goes down. And the Thunder lead by 2.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Now here's Parrish. The shot comes out. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's the closer. The three-pointer, no good. Wizards shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to the Cobra. Here's Mr. Incredible. Parrish outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy. Thunder with the rebound. Money's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Baller passes to Hall. Parrish grabs the board. To the right side. Here's the Cobra. Back to Parrish. Pass to B-Train. To the paint. Here's the Cobra. It's blocked. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Fresh. Fade away. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Wizards have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's the Cobra. Rebounded by Baller. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to the waiter. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Parrish. Here's Mr. Incredible trying to end the drought, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, number 3.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. The captain's checked in for Hardy. Cowboy comes in for B-Train. G's checked in for Parrish. And it's Garbage Man in for the Cobra. And then for Oklahoma City, Drexler, he's checked in for Fresh. Baddest one comes in for Money. And Magician subbed in for the waiter. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Pass to Bowler. Here's baddest one. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Magician. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Mr. Incredible's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good by G. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Baller passes to Drexler. Here's Baller. Out to the right wing. Pass to Drexler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
The Magician, he's checked in for Washington. Second free throw, no good.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
The captain passes to G. Out left to the wing. Here's the Magician. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
To Oklahoma City.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Magician passes to Baller. Right wing. Pass to the closer. Clock at 6. Here's baddest one. Connects from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's the Magician. No good that time. Here's Baller. To the wing on the left. Here's Magician. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They set the pick. G from outside off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The closer passes to Ball. Here's Magician. Rebound, Washington. The captain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's the Magician. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Three on the clock. Pass to G. And good route. And the three ball is good. G's got 5 points now this quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Baller.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
To the wing right side. G passes to Calvin. Here's the Magician. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Drexler. Drexler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the closer. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. Wizards trail by 6. Here is Garbage Man. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Pass to G. Front past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Magician. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's G. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Thunder now. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 12. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Thunder. Drexler.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Washington. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's the captain.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for the Thunder, number 34, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Out to the wing. Pass to the Magician. 3-pointer. They get it back. Fires the 3. Cans the 3. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
First personal foul. 15th foul. At the line for the Thunder, number 31, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.